So I'm making this short video because nobody cares, and this proves that I was right. I've talked about this for years. Let's get straight into the point. As the title says, because it's the truth. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, it basically Sega charging you for a new game plus, and you love it because you do. Because you don't care, do you? I've said it for months now. You people don't care. This is why the state of the industry is in the state that it's in, because you don't care. You'll happily go support this crap because you don't care. You're not real gamers and you never will be. So not really a surprise that this is happening. It really isn't. You can get away with it because again, you can continue to consume. Oh, we don't care that we're being charged for a new game plus. I'll happily pay $2 or whatever it costs. Again, you're the problem with the industry. You're a fake gamer, and I just don't care anymore. I'm gonna be real. I don't care. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is charging for New Game Plus, and even one of its cast isn't happy about it. But again, you want to know why they can continuously do this? Because again, these fake gamers don't care. They really don't. They don't care. They'll happily support microtransactions in a video game. All these gamers today, these fake new age gamers, all they care about in a video game is a skin. Oh, there's a skin in Fortnite. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, look at this skin in Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, they added old skins from the old games. This is awesome. Oh, Last of Us Factions 2 got cancelled. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, yeah, we cry about microtransactions constantly in a video game, and we cry about battle passes. We cried about Diablo 4 with its battle pass and microtransactions. Yet, oh, The Last of Us, when it gets cancelled, or somehow that would have been real with microtransactions through the roof. It would have been full of battle passes, but that doesn't matter because it's Sony. That's Sony. When Sony does it, we don't care. We'll happily consume, and support this garbage. Oh, Silent Hill Ascension. Oh, who cares that you have to pay to make a decision in that live stream? Who cares? I'll happily do it. I'll happily spend thousands of dollars on mobile games like WWE Champions and the Avengers game. I don't care because I love wasting money on garbage content and garbage products. They're not real gamers, they really are, and this is why the industry is in the state that it's in, and I'm beyond caring at this point, I really am, because I've said it for years, nobody's listened, nobody cares, these fake gamers of today do not care, they don't care that everything of today requires an internet connection, DRM, you get your games removed from you. You don't even own your games anymore. But again, you fakes today, you don't care, do you? Because oh, digital gaming's more convenient for me. It's more convenient for me. You just don't care. And this is why this is going to continue to happen because the more that you continue to support digital garbage, the more this is going to continue. So again, you wonder in your head, oh, why is this happening? I'm disgusted with what Sega's doing. Again, every company's been doing this for over a decade, but you had no problem with it. You literally had no problem. Again, Rockstar Games been doing it for months now. GTA Plus charging you for drip fed content. Oh, but you didn't have a problem with that, did you? You happily gave $5 a month. Fake ass gamers, man. Tired of it. Really am. These are the people that have killed the industry, and this is why gaming is in the state that it's in. and it's just nothing but garbage that's pumped out in the industry, nothing but woke crap and nothing but filth. No actual good games these days. This franchise has become an utter joke to start with. It really has. It used to be about, oh, well, you're the Yakuza fighting with your fists and all the power ups and all that. Now, oh, it's a Baldur's Gate wannabe. Garbage, man. This is the state of the industry, but oh, we only have a problem with it when it affects us. Garbage. And we all know that you people will happily go and support it on February, even though you complained about it and cried about it. We all know you're going to buy the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game on day one. We all know you are. Yet you complained about it for months. We all know you're going to buy it day one. We all know you are. Because again, this is the same thing. Many people cried about, oh, Diablo Immortals, and yet what did it do? People went out and supported it. It made $1 million in about a week. This is what I said. They're not about what they say they are. I'm tired of this garbage ass industry that is just full of crap. They're going to continue to do this, and I said it months ago that they'll start doing this, but no, nobody listened. Oh, you're just an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just so negative and all that, blah, blah, blah. It's laughable. It really is, because I knew this was going to happen. They'll start doing this because, again, you allow it to happen. The more that you continue to bow down to these companies and say, hey, oh, I don't mind paying $5. I don't mind. And just like with The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, oh, I don't mind paying $10 for content that should have been in the game from day one. I don't mind. You're the problem. You are the problem. Again, another game that they are going to re-release again, because that's all Sony can do and all the gaming industry can do now is re-release games. Supposedly, Until Dawn is going to get delisted, the PS4 version, and they're going to re-release a PS5 version. Again, what's the point? This is all the industry is now, just remaking games. That's all it is. And you continue to support it, and you wonder why there's no new games coming out, there's no actual effort being put in games, because they say, hey, and you wonder why The Last of Us has been remastered 6 to 10 times. Because they're like, hey, these idiots will just keep buying the same game. Why bother making a new one? We'll just continue to pump out and release the same game over and over again. And you'll buy it. Joke. It's disgusting, man, the state of the industry now. But again, like I said, you don't care. We all know you don't. That's why the title is what it is. You love it. We all know you do. So we see has decided to put Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth's new game plus behind the paywall. They've been doing it for ages. But now they have a problem with it. Now they have a problem with it. A lot of Sega's games has been full of microtransactions. So why are people just having a problem with it now? They've been supporting it for decades. Now you suddenly have a problem with it. Joke, man. Absolute utter joke. These days, new game plus modes are pretty common. Again, this is the funny thing. Again, they did it with Spider-Man 2 PS5. Oh, we're gonna release new game plus through an update. It should have been there day one. Again, Alan Wake 2. Oh, we're not gonna add new game plus to the game. We're gonna release it months later. Should have been there from day one. It's a basic game mechanic. But no. Oh, now You'd be lucky if you even get 60 frames now and again. Rockstar Games, look at Rockstar Games. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 1, the remaster. Well, just a port. People had to beg for 60 frames in a 10-year-old game. That just shows the state of the industry. People have to beg now for 60 frames in a game. This is how pathetic the industry is. Starfield, no 60 frames. Oh, we'll release 60 frames months later. Oh, we'll fix and finish our game when we feel like it. You keep supporting it. If you want a company to listen and learn, stop buying the games. Stop supporting the company. That's how you get a message across. Again, to the people that buy digital only games, and then you cry, oh, a game that I bought in the PlayStation Store is now gone. Didn't people warn you? People warned you that that's going to happen. Xbox 360. Half of the games don't exist anymore unless you have a physical. Oh, digital gaming's more convenient. Yeah, until the game gets delisted and doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, doesn't exist on the server either, so you can't download it again. Oh, but digital gaming's so great. Yeah, it's just a license. You don't own anything. You don't own this new game plus either. Though, guess what? Those servers shut down. Guess what? You don't own that mode ever again. Simple as that. It's for an update. So yeah, you have to install that add-on. You don't have a PlayStation account, you don't have a Steam account, you don't have an Xbox account. Guess what? You can't access that new game plus. Oh, but who doesn't have the internet anymore? Everything requires an internet connection now. The online, but PlayStation, you play every game offline. Doesn't require an internet connection. Again, you actually own what you pay for. Nintendo Switch. People are like, oh, you can't play it off the offline. Yes, you can. You can. That's the whole. These are the only consoles that are worth buying. PC's trash. You don't own nothing. Steam, you don't own anything. You just own a license. They can take your games away whenever they feel like it, and you can't do anything about it. And you'll continue to support Steam. You'll continue to support all this garbage. And this is why it is, and it is. And this is why they are charging you. They can do it. They can do whatever they want because let's be real. You'll cry about it and then you'll go and support it. We all know that because a lot of these gamers today are fake little hypocrites. They really are. They're like, oh, I'm against this, and then they'll go out and buy it. It's just the fact. And as far as I know, this game's supposed to have bugs. What a surprise. What a surprise. The game's already on sale. It was like 60 to 70 pound for this game before it even came out. It's dropped down to 47. Wonder why. Tekken 8 as well was $70. Oh, it's dropped down to 54 now. Wonder why? Because no one cares about these games. No one cares about these games. The flops. It's a joke. The industry is a joke. People have had enough. They're seeing, I see the industry for what it is. It's just nothing but greedy companies that do not care about you. Hence, why do you think they're making games digital only now? Remedy doesn't care, and yet you continue to support that company that doesn't care about you. They basically said, hey, F the consumers, F fans, we're making it digital only. We don't care. They do not care about you. None of these companies do. They're all they care about is money. So they'll continue to do this as much as they want. And you're just gonna have to deal with it because you don't care anyway. It shouldn't have even been an update anyway. It should have been a basic. It's in multiple of the Yakuza games built in new game plus. You don't have to download an update. This shows garbage. It's what the industry's become, a joke. But oh, you don't care, do you? Because oh, digital gaming is more convenient for me. Good for you. Releases as they can offer new challenges to players as well as making it a bit easier to mop up things like trophies. Oh, just like the last game that was nothing but a grind simulator. I doubt this is any damn different. I really don't. The first one was a joke. You would literally have to grind in the dungeons. That's what you'd have to do. I'm not even joking. To actually defeat a boss, you'd have to go and grind. And literally, you'd have to grind to about almost nearly level 100 or near that. Just that's what I had to do just to defeat a boss because the boss was that broken. I doubt they fixed it. Through ahead of Like a Dragon Infinite release. Some of the bonus content that comes with more expensive editions of the game, which one such edition being a New Game Plus. In order to unlock New Game Plus, you'll need to pick up either the deluxe edition, so again, you'll go and do it, we already know you will, with your little collector's edition and all that, or the Ultimate Edition version of the game. They're going to start doing this more. This is the future. They'll start doing it more. There's already rumors that Insomniac, whether it's true, are gonna the next Spider-Man game that comes out, are gonna sell it in parts. So yeah, and you'll happily support that because you don't care. You really don't care. We know you don't. You'll happily support it day one. You'll happily go out and buy GTA 6 day one, even if it's riddled with microtransactions, because you don't care. It's just laughable. These people that act like they're against the system, they act like they're against corrupt, basically corrupt companies and that, and greedy companies. But then, oh, Rockstar releases the trailer of GTA 6. Oh, let's all forgive what Rockstar did and all the scummy stuff they've done. This shows you're not about what you really are about. You really ain't. If you were truly against these companies and the corrupt stuff that they did, you would not buy their games ever again. You really wouldn't. There's certain companies that I'll never buy a game from Remedy again. Never. Never. Simple as that. They wanted to pull that digital only nonsense. I'll never buy a game from them again. Simple as that. I don't care. We all know you will, because you love that Alan Woke too, don't you? We already know. But that's the state of the industry. Every single game is full of battle passes, microtransactions, but you don't care. And then you wonder why things like this are happening. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Oh, add a shirtless version of this. Oh, add this cosmetic, add that cosmetic, rather than actually fixing the game and balancing the game. And you wonder why these games are in the state that they're in. Because all you fake gamers really care about is little pixels on a screen of an outfit. You don't care the quality of the game. Again, just like Genshin Impact, utter garbage game. It's riddled with microtransactions through the roof, but you don't care because it's just going to become acceptable now, hasn't it? Oh, I'll happily pay money. I'll happily pay money for a skin. I don't care. Joke, man. And it's funny how as I said, everyone's attitude is now changed with the Suicide Squad game. This shows what I said. It's it's just about, oh, let's jump on the bandwagon. Oh, now we choose to hate the game. Oh, now we choose to love the game because a bunch of reviewers are now saying, oh, it's good, it might be good. So now let's kiss the game's ass. It's why I can't stand the industry. It's full of a joke, fake gamers. I judge a game off by myself. Don't listen to some reviewer because a lot of them are shills. And this is what I mean. This game got a 10 out of 10. How can it from people like IGN? The list goes on. Yeah, the IGN gave Like a Dragon Gaiden a 7. What does that say? Money. They've been paid to kiss this game's ass. Oh, we're IGN. We're casual gamers. This game's more easy for us because all we have to do is spam one button over and over again, like in the Final Fantasy games. Let's just spam one button. You don't move or anything. As I said, the old Yakuza games are better. These games are just a joke to the franchise. They really are. They're an insult. Sega has become so woke now, and these games are a joke. They really are. It's just some cringe garbage. And this game, all the story is about is all internet trolls and like, I mean, what's that got to do with the Yakuza? Nothing. So I said they don't have a clue what they're doing anymore. Just creating these garbage ass woke stories. But yeah, we all know you don't care. It's evident at this rate. You don't care. Because again, they're charging you now for a new game plus game mechanic, which I said months ago. Actually, it was longer than that. I said that companies are going to start charging you for basic game mechanics. Next, they'll start charging you for 60 frames in a game. And guess what? You'll happily go and do it because you're already doing it anyway. Or we'll make a new version of The Last of Us Part 2 and just give you 60 frames, $70 for that. Oh, I'm a Sony fanboy. I'll happily go buy it. The only reason I bought it is because one, the PlayStation 4 version does not work on the PS5 without an update. So yeah, it ain't, and still, I do not recommend buying it. It is a rip-off. The mode should have been basically it should have been free. And as well, they did it with God of War Ragnarok. I believe they did, and they did it with God of War 2018. Oh, a year later, let's add New Game Plus. It's a joke. New Game Plus should be a basic mechanic. Again, if a game has a upgrade system, then New Game Plus gives you replayability. Now, you won't get that anymore because, oh, we'll decide to add it. We'll add it in the future. So literally playing the game and upgrading and all that is just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. All that grinding is just a waste of time because you ain't going to be able to play it again. So yeah, continue to support this garbage because we all know you will. You love it. You love when companies milk you dry. You love it. I guarantee you they'll start doing this with more games. This is the new trend now. Because again, these Twitch streamers, these fake gamers, these streamers are killing the industry. They are killing the industry because that's all they cater towards now. All these streamers making these games so easy. They're ruining games. Just look at the game Resident Evil 4 remake, RE4 remake. It doesn't annoy me, but it takes you out of the immersion. They're just ruining games because we're a journalist and we don't play games. Get good at a game. It's as simple as that. It takes you out of the immersion. Literally, they know that modern gamers are just dumb. I'm going to be real. Why? What's the need for this? It kills the immersion of games, and these are these journalists and these casual gamers have killed the industry. This is an insult to my intelligence. That's exactly what this is. Like, I do not know Like, I'm gonna go, oh, where am I supposed to go? There's clearly a ladder there, so obviously I have to go up, don't I? Again, if these people cannot figure that out, then stop playing video games. Because when I seen this paint in this game, it just took me out of the immersion. I was like, this is getting beyond a joke now. If these people cannot handle these games, don't buy them. It's just like Elden Ring. I don't like those games. But if you like them, that's your opinion. Me, I can't stand them. If I don't play games to be pissed off. But imagine if they did that in Elden Ring. Just imagine it. Blue paint, red paint over here. Oh, there's a boss over here. Here's some red paint, spraying it all over the damn place. It ruins the game. It ruins the immersion. It really does. It's just annoying. Like, hey, over here, idiot. That's basically what they're saying. They're insulting you, and you don't realize it. They're literally insulting you. Capcom is literally laughing at you, saying, hey, oh, you gotta go over here, idiot. Like, I wouldn't know. Like, I wouldn't know, hey, there's a box right here. Smash it. Like, you're not gonna know that. They'll come up the option. So why does it need paint on it? Well, this is the gaming industry now. This is who they cater towards. Now I get it. Some people don't play video games. I get it. There's nothing wrong with being casual. There really isn't. But this is just an insult. It's just stupid. There's a difference between saying, "Hey, here's an arrow this direction." Like, say there's no map or anything. You don't have a clue where you're going. That's different. But this is just stupid. But yeah, we all know you don't care. And they even did it with this. Microtransactions with this. Everyone cried about it. Everyone cried about it. Again, they did the same thing with the DLC. They charged it for the DLC. Oh, but it cost Capcom money. Don't care. Should have been free. It was a free with the original game. It was built on the damn disc. And guess what? They're now supposedly going to re-release this on a disc, and you'll go out and buy it again. You'll buy it for a second time, and you wonder why they keep doing it. They'll just release again. They'll say, "Hey, these idiots, let's just re-release it with the DLC included. These idiots will go out and buy it again." They did it with Sony did it with the Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores DLC. Oh, let's re-release the game again with the DLC. The DLC is whack. It was cringe. It's just some woke garbage. But Sony fanboys went out and bought it. It should have been on the disc from day one. That's why, again, stop releasing games. Stop releasing games until they're finished. But we're gonna re-release the game again. So the industry is now remakes, remasters, no actual new games, dog shit industry, no new games at all. Just garbage. You wonder why you ain't getting no new games. You wonder why it's took 10 to 12 years for GTA 6 to exist. Again, maybe stop supporting garbage like GTA Online and you would have got it faster. That is a fact. Half of the DLC was dropped from GTA 5 because you continue to support the online mode. There's multiple DLC. There was even Bully 2 that was going to happen, but nope. You decided basically, hey Rockstar, we don't want that. We just want to sink money and our life into GTA Online. That's basically what you said to Rockstar, and Rockstar were like, "Hey, these idiots don't want a new game. We'll just continue to milk the same game for 10 years straight." I guarantee you, if people did not buy shark cards for GTA Online, you would have had GTA 6, Bully 2 by now. That's just a fact. You would have. But again, this is what I said. You people that continue to support microtransactions have killed the industry. This is why they can get away with it. They can get away with it on multiple times because you will go and support it. GTA Plus, biggest garbage scam on the planet. And yet, so many of the GTA YouTubers were like, oh, this is scummy. And then they go out and support it. Make your mind up. Make your honest mind up. Just and then they use this excuse, oh, I'm just buying it to show you what. Again, then you're supporting it then. You're the problem. If you give any form of money, that Rockstar are going to say, hey, we'll just continue to do this again and again. GTA 6, I guarantee you, they're gonna make it full of microtransactions. It's gonna be even worse than GTA 5. But you will day one, no doubt, buy every microtransaction in the game. They'll probably do a skin for Lucia. Oh, let's do Lucia in shorts or whatever for all these incels. Joke. Gaming industry is trash. Really is. This gaming industry is just a joke. It's why I don't care about. I really do not care about gaming anymore. I really don't. It's a joke. It really is a joke. The title is just a fact. It really is. And I was actually thinking of buying this game as soon as I heard about this, and as soon as I seen all these bugs in this game, is like, nope, forget it. I can show you. Infinite Wealth. I'm obviously not going to go to Amazon, but if you just put in the price, this is how I know a game's going to be crap. See it right there, £47. Why is it that cheap? Why is it that cheap? Why did it drop from 70? Well, it's 60 for me, 70 for you in America. Drop down to 47 so fast. Why? There's something wrong. This is how you'll know there's something wrong with the game. When they drop the price that fast, there's something wrong with the game. They're basically telling you, hey, we know there's something wrong with this version. Well, that's why we're dropping the price. They did it with Spider-Man. Before Spider-Man came out, they dropped the price massively. It dropped to 50. I'm hoping that this is not the same situation with this game. I'm really hoping it's not the same Princess, because again, I noticed that this game is dropped in price. It was originally about almost nearly 50, and it's now dropped. People are selling it for like 34. I hope this game ain't garbage. We'll find out, won't we? If it's garbage, it's garbage. There's nothing you can do about it. But at least with, as you can see, that's what originally it is, 50. And this is what I said. I know you digital gamers say that, oh, physical game, who buys physical discs anymore? Oh, physical gaming isn't cheaper. It's cheaper to buy it digital. No, it isn't. We've just seen there. It's £49.99, £50 in the Nintendo Switch shop. What price is it on disc or cartridge? Oh, that's right. It's £42.99. So yes, I am paying less, and I actually own the game. So, who's winning here? It clearly ain't you digital gamers, is it? And yeah, these people continuously say to me that, oh, digital gaming's better. How is it better? If I'm paying less, who's getting better off? Me. Well, we all know they continue to spew the same garbage. These digital gamers that, oh, the game's not on the cartridge. You need an internet connection to play on the Nintendo Switch. Duh! I just repeat every garbage that is not actual 100% correct. You can't play Nintendo Switch offline. Duh! When you can. There's proven evidence that you can play a Nintendo Switch day one with no internet connection. You don't need a internet connection to play on a Nintendo Switch. That is the biggest load of crap that these digital games, and it's mostly these Zoomers that continue to keep spewing that garbage, because they've grew up with digital gaming. They have never, ever, ever played on a disc, I guarantee you, because they think that playing on a disc, oh, that's just a download key. No, it's not. You you can you can set up a PlayStation 5 or base PlayStation 5 with no internet connection. You don't need to update the software at all, because the software is built in to the disc. Same with the Nintendo Switch. You can play it offline. No internet required. The only games that you cannot play is basically if it requires a download patch. No, basically where it says on the case requires internet. Those games just avoid. So yes, you can play a Nintendo Switch without ever connecting to the internet. You don't need to update the system like these clowns continuously say. The software's built in to these cartridges. You, even though this game is coming out in 2024, you'd think, oh, maybe you're gonna have to update the Nintendo Switch. No, you don't. It's built in. It'll install the software itself. But oh, digital gaming is more convenient for me. Good for you. Well, again, I prefer to own my games, but that's why I don't support digital gaming. I do not support it. It's nothing but garbage. And this is why they continue to do it. Every company, as I said, eventually is going to go digital only. You're going to see it. And that's the day that I quit gaming. Simple as that. As I've said many times, at least at least Nintendo does not create some woke garbage like Sony, Xbox, Steam. Nintendo basically say, hey, we don't care about your woke garbage. We ain't putting it on our platform. Basically, Nintendo don't give in. They're basically like, hey, we don't care. Cry. And anyone saying that this game is woke because it's got a female in it, that's not woke. It isn't woke. She's feminine. She's not a strong woman. This is what women look like. Feminine. But yeah, the titles is true. It is absolutely true. You love it. Because we know that. And again, I'm going to bring it up again. Suicide Squad. Again, this game is going to be trash. And you'll see when it comes out. And then you'll come back here. You were right. You were right. The game is garbage. And I'll say, don't care. Could care less. I told you. You didn't want to listen. That's your own problem. You've wasted $70. Deal with it. I've been saying for months that this game is going to be trash. If you don't want to listen, then that's your fault. As I've said many times, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to provide the evidence and stuff like that, and my opinion. If you don't like it, You can easily go watch some other streamer or some other content creator. No one's forcing you to be here. Straight away, soon as I see this, I know exactly what this game is about. It's just about battle passes. This is the main focus. Is this garbage? This is all the focus is. Battle passes. There's not going to actually be any good content in the game. They're going to be milking this for years. And look at Joker. Look at Joker. He is laughable. Look what they've done to Joker. Look what they've done to him. Scroll back up. And again, you wonder why they're not get IGN hasn't got a review code. No one's got a review code for this game. Wonder why? Because it's crap. Didn't CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk company do that? They didn't give anybody a review. They only gave them PC reviews. That's when you know a game's trash. Look, this is now Joker. He looks anorexic. I'm not joking. He literally looks like he's anorexic. He looks like a joke. Now, how did they go from this? But again, we'll show it up. Joker, Arkham Knight. How did they go from basically this is what he looks like now, and this is what he used to look like? This is just laughable. Look at that. Which is more intimidating? He's not anorexic there. Look, he looks like a psychopath. He looks beyond creepy. And then you look at the Suicide Squad. He looks like a joke. You just laugh at him. You really think that Joker would stand a chance against any of the Suicide Squad? Looks like somebody just could hit him once and he'd fall over. It really does. Look how intimidating and psychotic that he used to look. He looked like an absolute nutcase. And again, I guarantee that there's no voice acting, and I guarantee if it is voice acting, it's probably some cringe crap. But yeah, this is what he used to look like, and then he just looks a complete and utter clown. This is now what he looks like. This isn't intimidating. This is just funny. I just laugh at the Joker and what a joke he is. This isn't intimidating. This is laughable. It's an insult. But again, this is what I said. This game is woke crap. I mean, does this intimidate you? This certainly doesn't with me. I laugh at this. This is laughable. It's absolutely funny. This is an insult to the Arkham games. An absolute insult. Looks like a little beta male. Absolute beta male. Doesn't even look manly either. This is what I said. This is what they do in video games. They make men look weak. How weak he looks. He looks like a beta male. It really is. They do not like to portray men. Again, all these woke clowns. I've had an argument with multiple people. I've had an argument with woke clowns. Actual conversations like, because I said they didn't like it. I said men are supposed to be masculine and dominant. If you don't like that, and this is all he said, oh, that's misogyny. Well, guess what? Men were created by God to be the dominant, basically, sex. If you don't like that, too damn bad. Because men are dominant. They are literally dominant for a reason. It's not supposed to be the other way round. But that's what Hollywood wants you to believe, that women can be alpha males and all that crap. It's nonsense. But this is the state of this garbage industry. Nothing but trash that produces from it. The joke that he looks like beta male. I mean, look at this. Is laughable. Every single screenshot, he looks worse and worse and worse. What were they thinking? Oh, that's right, because this game is worked on by that woke company, isn't it? And again, all of you will see when this game comes out that it will be some woke trash. It will. Because who is working on this game? Can't mention it, but it starts with Sweet. They're working on this game. That's why the dialogue's cringe. That's why the story sucks. That's why the game is garbage, and that's why it's just a looter shooter. Because this is what the new age gamers and these woke retards. Again, you can't say that word either because these woke SJWs don't like hearing that word. Oh, how dare you say the word retard? I'm offended by it. It's all these people can do is get offended. The losers. I can say whatever I want. If you don't like it, go watch someone else. It's as simple as that. People these days just want to grow up. Oh, I'm offended by what you're saying. Well, get offended. Again, Harley Quinn just looks like a joke. She doesn't even look like a psychopath anymore. She just looks like a complete and utter joke. You have plays a shark now. Who cares? Who wants to play as a shark? No one. He was boring in the movie, the Suicide Squad movie, or a boring character, uninteresting, irrelevant. I didn't care. The only person that I cared about in the Suicide Squad movie, I've only seen one of them, was Peacemaker and Harley Quinn. The rest could not care less about. The garbage characters. Deathstroke, garbage character. No one cares. He's irrelevant. And they've even, it's just an utter laughable joke how bad this game's going to be. It really is. Go look up gameplay. There's gameplay now of it. There's literally gameplay. And it's exactly what I said. Again, we'll show the gameplay. And it's exactly what I said it was. Trash. So no, we don't want this garbage. We want the latest one. What is the... No, don't want one from some shell. 26 minutes of Kill the Justice League. I think it's this one. We'll just click on IGN because I'm not choosing any other little shill that shills this game through the damn roof. Some irrelevant moron. But just watch again, 16k dislike it. It's just what I said. It's a crap game. But this is the state of the industry. Boring gameplay. Who asked for this crap? You know, have you ever played Agents of Mayhem? The basically Saints Row ripoff. It reminds me of that, and that game was trash. That's exactly all this is. It's Agents of Mayhem, and it's literally Avengers. Let's look at the gameplay. This is so boring. Oh, jump around. This is what... I mean, then again, the generation of today, what music do they listen to? Mumble rap, garbage ass music that's not even music, and then they play garbage like this. This is just trash. It's a looter shooter. That's all it is. It's same boring art, boring gameplay over and over and over again. It's gonna get boring within 5 minutes. If you think this ain't gonna get boring within 5 minutes, think again. This is all you're gonna do the whole game. Same animation over and over again, no different animations. This is gonna get so boring fast. You know, I can't mention it, but I saw it last night. That Wolverine game, I take back what I said. It's just the same mashing button as Spider-Man, the game. Or let's just mash the X button. And that's all this game's going to be. Oh, jump around buildings. How is this interesting? Oh, look at there's the weak point. There's the weak point. Yeah, it's good for about 5 minutes. And then, uh, let's be real. Is anyone going to play this twice? I don't think so. It's boring. But again, this is the generation of today. They've killed the industry. This is this is who they're making this game for. These Overwatch streamers, these basically, hey, look at me, I'm playing Fortnite. I've got so many wins, I have no life. They're the people that they're catering towards. Again, look at the gameplay. It's so boring. It's literally the same garbage over and over again. All these pretty colors. They did the same thing with Street Fighter 6. Oh, pretty colors, pretty colors. I have ADHD and this still doesn't interest me. This isn't getting my attention at all. It's just boring. And the main thing that turned me off on it, maybe if this game, you could play it offline, it was on the disc and it had no internet connection requirements, maybe I could say maybe a little bit, it'd be worth my time. But no, they had to go full on. Oh, you need an internet connection? Let's create a live service games. You know what? That's why I crap all over this game. It deserves it. The This company does not deserve any form of respect at all. When they want to pull scummy stuff like that, I no longer support a company. It's as simple as that. But if you want to support this company that has basically said, hey, F you, we don't care, then go ahead. But don't complain in the future when everything becomes digital only. Do not cry and complain because it's your own fault. The more that you continue to support this nonsense, the worse it's going to get. It's just that simple. It's just the same nonsense. It's just waves and waves and waves of enemies. It's boring. This is all this game is. There's no story. How is this part of the story? You're just doing waves of enemies. It's boring. Oh, but there's boss fights. There's boss fights. Who cares? Again, just look at the gameplay. It's just the same crap. He's been doing the same thing for the last 4 minutes now. The same move, the same animation. So I guess they're that lazy that there's not even any other animations besides one. So yeah, this is going to get repetitive very fast. Just like Avengers got. That game got boring so fast. Once you've complete the story, yeah, even the story was trash, man. You just go around beating enemies up, the same enemies over and over and over again. It's the same as the same, and then it became this grinding simulator once you completed the story. So it's gonna be dead, and I'm glad. Oh, look at this. We got to create these fast paced games, these multiplayer games that no one cares about besides losers. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, probably for about a few minutes, but then the game's going to become uninteresting because the whole purpose of this game, it's not just kill enemies, have a great time, have a fun time, play the story. The whole reason you're doing these missions is loot. That's the whole reason. So I guarantee you, if you've got garbage loot, you're gonna get wiped the floor with by a boss. Or I guarantee you can just sit across the map spamming a gun. That's all the boss fights are. There's no actual fights. There's no actual even fighting against Batman, Superman. All you do is shoot them. So yeah, very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. And I'm being sarcastic. Yeah, so that's all you do all the way through this game. It's just these garbage ass missions where you just shoot a wave of enemies. The same crap over and over again. But oh, I'm a zoomer. This game's awesome. It's garbage. It's just going to be the same. Yeah, it's same crap over and over again. There's nonsense. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just repeat over and over and over again. The same waves of enemies over and over again. This game's going to be dead and good. Oh, look at this. Oh, now some different gameplay. Oh, something that was done a decade ago. Oh, that was done with Insomniac with Spider-Man 2 PS5. Oh, you got to destroy this generator. You got to destroy this portal thing. Oh, sit here and wait for the progress to go up. Yes, such fun gameplay. I didn't even bother doing the side missions in Spider-Man 2 PS5 because they were crap. But yeah, garbage. This is, as I said, everything that I said. This is the state of the industry. This is why we're not getting any good games, and we're just getting garbage after garbage after garbage after garbage, because there's only a minority that ain't gonna buy this. The Zoomers love games like these little kids, these teenagers, because they don't know what quality gaming is. They really don't. They do not care about gaming. They don't care the state that it's in. All they care about is just playing some garbage game with their little friends. That's all this game is for. It's basically a co-op game. Trash. And look at, I guarantee you, you're dead weak at the beginning. I guarantee you, you'll be weak. And the more that you upgrade, the more powerful you become. I just imagine that in a superhero game. Pathetic. Do you see that with Spider-Man? Oh, he's dead weak. No. Joke. No, I guarantee you, so many people were talking about the Superman game. I guarantee you the Superman game would have been like this. Would have been exactly the damn same. You would have had Superman or upgrade his abilities or just go around beating up a wave of enemies. What can you really do with a Superman game? There's not really a story there. What's he gonna do? Go around just beating enemies or over and over again? This garbage, man. Absolute garbage. And I've already mentioned that, but nobody cares. And I don't care either because I said it. Ubisoft, basically, and this is what I mean, these digital gamers have only just realized this now, something that we've been saying for a decade ago, for decades. Or if you're not active for over a year or whatever, basically, Ubisoft can just shut your account down. Steam can do the same thing. PlayStation can do the same thing. And yet you think that digital gaming is great. Guess what? You don't log in, they'll shut your account down. You lose everything. Say something happens in your life, you don't have the internet for a certain amount of time. Guess what? Don't PlayStation, Steam, they don't care. They'll just shut your account down. joke. And and as I said, I don't. If you're a digital gamer, I don't have a problem with people like that. I really don't. It's the people that do my head in is the ones that go, oh, let's make everything digital. Those people are just ruining the gaming industry. They really are. I understand that people don't have space in the house. Again, takes up a lot of space owning a lot of games. It really does. I don't have a problem with digital gamers. The problem that I have is with the ones that want to get rid of physical media. You're the problem. What's your thoughts about Power Word? Well, again, to me, it's just a copy and paste of Pokemon. That's all it really is. It's another game. The game will be dead in about a couple of months. Always is. It's just a hype game for these streamers. That's all it is. It's just a bandwagon game. I'm not saying the game's trash, but that's all the game is. It's just a hype train game. That's all it is. It's just a hype train game. And you may people may have thought I was joking about that. No, I played the Yakuza Like a Dragon, the one previous before this. Soon as you get to the certain boss, I think it's the Crane boss, where I forgot his name. It begins with an M. If you don't grind before that point, you will get wiped the floor with by that boss. He will just smash that crane over and over again into you. It's a one, and you can't predict it. It's RNG. So he'll decide 1 minute, boom, that crane ball comes smashing across. It's over. You die. I had to grind. And then near the end of the game, you have to grind in the dungeons. I had to grind non-stop for hours just to beat the last boss because the last boss was that broken. So until I see proof that they have fixed the grind in this game, turn the leveling system off, stop putting that garbage in games. No one wants to grind their life just to beat a game. It's boring. That's why I never liked the Final Fantasy games, the old ones, because that's Final Fantasy X was the worst one. Basically, the final boss in that game is an utter joke. If you don't grind, just go look up the final boss and how ridiculous he is. He just constantly heals himself over and over again. Every time you attack him, he heals like 5 times. Basically, if you don't have a certain damage, a certain add-on, you ain't beating that fight. I was close to just smashing the disc. It's that's why I hate the Final Fantasy games. They're straight garbage, the old ones, because you have to grind. It's boring. It really is garbage. It's literally just to pander and extend the game longer. That's why a lot of games today fail because people do not want to grind in a game. It's boring. And this game, I guarantee you, isn't any different because there's a leveling system. I mean, Sonic probably go woke eventually one day. Sega's woke anyway. Just go look at Yakuza. I mean, if you go, the woke is anything. Where is it? Where was it? One of the games are woke. See if it comes up. The woke. Some people who gush about Yakuza topics have brought up Psycho's Yakuza 3 involving a character named Ayaka, however that's said, who is revealed as her sub-story goes on to be a. It is personally one of my favorite bits. Yeah, I wonder why it is, because you're a woke retard. So yeah, I never even noticed it, because as I say, I don't play side quests in a lot of these games, because I simply just don't care. Some of the side quests are good, but some of them you have to find. You have to spend hours trying to find. So yeah, Sega's been woke for decades. They've been woke for years. They just have to inject BS into their games. So wouldn't surprise me if this has got some woke garbage in it. I mean, the English voice acting is beyond cringe. I don't know what Earthbound is. Yeah, that's what games are becoming now. They're just joke of game. And thank you. As I said, people don't have to follow me. I just created that base. I'm never really on it. My Twitter account. There's I've got things to do. Zoom has been only playing. They do, to be honest. A lot of streamers they love these mobile games. I've come across a story about a YouTuber spending 50k for has been trash. Is that the has been hotel? And that's what I mean with that. Even when I expose that, of course it's popular now, isn't it? Satanism is popular. What a surprise. Amazon Prime promotes Satanism. What a shot that is. Yeah, it's what I said. Joker's just cringe. He looks like an utter joke. He's right there. The beta male version of Joker. I mean, look at him. Looks like a wimp. They've made Joker into a joke. Oh wow, they're gonna add Two Face, and they're gonna have what was his name, Scarecrow. I could care less. Oh wow, they're gonna add Riddler content. What's it gonna be? You're just shooting weak points again. The game should have been a full game. It shouldn't have been this live. And who is this guy? Who even is he? Who is this? New boss variants. Because these people know that this game is going to be garbage. New boss variants. That means they know that people are gonna get bored of fighting the same boss over and over again. So, here's a different variant now. Here's a different variant of Superman now. It's not going to change the gameplay. It's still going to be Superman, and it's still going to be garbage. Again, skins. Skins for a gun. Garbage. Again, it's the same crap. The people that like these games is the people that play Call of Duty, they play Fortnite, they play Dead by Daylight, they play Mortal Kombat, because they do not actually care about actual games. They're fake gamers. They really are. These people don't have a life. You have people on the internet flexing the Prestige 100 in a video game like it actually means something. Those are the people that like games like this. They'll happily waste their life away just to brag about it. It's pathetic. It really is. New playable environment. Wow. Do I care? And again, It's just going to be seasons then, innit? Just like Mortal Kombat is right now. Seasonal garbage content, skins. Doesn't change the fact that the game's trash. So this season 2, 3, 4, yeah, all garbage. All of them are garbage. So all it's going to be, it's just going to be maps, and you're still going to be shooting the same enemies. That's all it's going to be. Even if it's good, I really do not care. I will not be buying this crap. I never will be buying this garbage because it's nothing but a joke. It is a insult. It's basically, hey, we don't care about basically the legacy of our games. We've now decided to make a on live service garbage game, and we'll milk it for as long as we can. And they've said in their contract that they can shut the service down at any time. So guess what? So you buy all this content. Yes, it says it's free, but who cares? There's going to be some microtransactions because you cannot keep a live service game alive without some form of microtransaction. That's not how it works. Just go look at games like Overwatch. Does anyone care about that game now? No, nobody does. No one cares about it. No one's actually talking about it. No one is. And yes, woke trash because that's what it is. And as I said, I had an argument with some woke person that basically got offended by me saying that men are supposed to be masculine and dominant. Yeah, if you ever want to annoy someone that's woke, just say that they'll have a fit. Oh, how dare you say that men are supposed to be strong and masculine and they're not supposed to be feminine? How dare you say that, you misogynist? And every time I bring that up, they always bring up Andrew Tate. Oh, you must watch Andrew Tate. No, I don't. Andrew Tate is a beta male. He literally is a beta male that thinks he's an alpha male. No, an alpha males don't exist anyway. Two, if someone was actually an alpha male, they wouldn't go around parading it like, hey, I'm an alpha male. No one does that. It's just the same with other things. Anyone that brags about something, most likely they ain't. Avengers and Suicide Squad are the same thing, exactly. Well, even though it's getting ratio, people will still buy it and support it, guarantee you. Can you name a good Super Mario game? Well, again, there's Luigi's Mansion, that's part of Mario. That's a good game. And the old classic Mario games, there's one on the Nintendo Switch. One that I'd say that is good is this one. It's not woke, and it's not for some woke garbage. If you want a Mario game, there's no satanic symbolism in it. There's no woke garbage in it. It's just a good platformer game. You can choose between many characters. I've actually got the game. So yeah. No, there's nothing woke in this game. There's nothing satanic. There's no symbolism. It's just a platforming game. So yeah. You'll probably have people saying, "Oh, well, you can play as a woman in this game, so that means it's woke." No, that's not woke. But yeah, if you don't own a Nintendo Switch, then I can't really recommend anything. That's the only Mario game that I'm really interested in, is this one. People have said it's the best one ever made, and I can probably agree with that. So yeah, I actually do. I'm not like most of these games that just buy garbage. I actually enjoy certain games. Yeah, Young, yeah, is the voice actor. Now, it don't bother me that he's the voice actor. I have no problem with it, but because I don't like to read most of the time the Japanese, but the Japanese is superior. That's just the fact. You hear the emotion in the Yakuza games in Japanese, the emotion. They actually put effort in the Japanese voice acting. The English is just a joke. The half of the voices don't fit the characters. Thoughts on the first Infamous games? I haven't really played them, so I can't say. I only played one of them on the PS3 for about a few minutes, so I can't say. The only one that I fully played was Infamous Second Son and the DLC expansions. They're the only ones that I played. And yeah, I remember that back in the day. Alright, I actually had that card. DS games. Alright, I remember it. Yeah, I had this one. I had this one on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, the Nintendo DS. I owned it. This one. It was pretty hard to control, though. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to control. Wasn't easy. But yeah, I know what you're on about. I didn't know the rest of them were on the Nintendo DS. But I don't really care about the Call of Duty franchise, though. Stop caring about it right after Black Ops 3. And Andrew Tate is a clown. I've said that for a long time. He literally is a beta male that thinks he's an alpha male. And every little kid these days looks up to him and thinks that being an alpha male, screaming down a mic and acting toxic, it's laughable. These people think that that's what a man is. A man sits on the internet flexing that he's got money and cars. Oh, I'm getting women. That means I'm an alpha male. No, it doesn't. None of these clowns even know what an alpha male means. And no, as someone that's an actual alpha male does not go around saying, "Hey, I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male." It's just a narcissist garbage. These people just think they're alpha males. They really do. They actually think they're alpha males. Andrew Tate is just an idiot. Same as his brother. His brother's a complete clown. Luigi's Mansion 3 and have Super Mario Wonder. Well, again, I own one of them. I'll be getting the other. I'll be getting Luigi's Mansion 3. I believe they're doing a second one. They're remaking Luigi's Mansion 2. I wonder what it's sometime in 2024. And Mario Odyssey, not really interested in that one because it's mainly the leveling kind of. There's one where it's open world, the Bowser's world. I wish they would have just made Bowser's World a separate game instead of just being DLC. Just make it a separate game because the game that it comes with, I don't even want. It's garbage. We can just look up Mario Bowser's Fury. I ain't even played it, but it comes with this. This, which the world kind of looks garbage. It looks boring. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Maybe it is. And this game is fully on the cartridge. So once again, these digital people, oh, none of the games are actually on the cartridge. And just because a game has a update does not mean it requires it. Because again, that's what people assume. Oh, a game has an update, a download patch, so that means it needs it. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I don't know if this game is any good. The DLC, I believe the Bowser's Fury is supposed to be beyond like 3 hours, which is kind of stupid. But maybe I'll just buy it in the future. No rush to buy it now. Because those are actually quality games, Nintendo games, unlike the garbage that's coming out now. Exactly. I've talked about that before. If you look at Narcissist, alpha male mindset is right there. Well, yeah, as the title said, these people love it. They really do. And as I mentioned at the start of this live stream, if you want this stuff to stop supporting it. It's that simple. If you want a company to listen, stop supporting garbage. Until you stop supporting garbage, it's not going to stop. See, back in the era of PS2, PlayStation 1, these developers knew that if they released a broken game, that it wasn't going to sell well. Now they know they can get away with it because, oh, if everyone just stopped with that garbage mindset, like, oh, we'll just wait for the day one patch. If everyone had the same mindset, like, you release a game when it's finished, we wouldn't have broken games like Cyberpunk. Wouldn't have broken games, half of the broken games that we got now. We really wouldn't. It's because in today society now they just rush games out. You have crybabies like, oh, release GTA 6 now, release GTA 6 now. Again, if they did, it'd be a broken mess. Guarantee you. Just like Spider Man 2 PS5, that was rushed out. Simple as that, it was rushed out. The amount of bugs that were in that game, and it was ignored by these Sony fanboys. Basically, they acted like, oh, I didn't experience one single bug. Garbage. Even when I installed the day one patch, I still got a bug. Textures of the trees popped in and out, and yet people still defended it. But yeah, this is the state of the industry now. I've mentioned it thousands of times now, the state of the industry and the microtransactions in it. You can just look it up, comes it straight away. Fortnite is the main one to blame because Fortnite is the biggest one to blame because they're the ones that started with the battle pass. They're the ones that started with the skins. So it's all Fortnite's fault and Overwatch. And that's what I mean. There was so many. Remember the YouTubers that cried back in the day? Oh, Overwatch, these loot boxes. oh, I'm crying about a loot box because I paid for a loot box and I'm not getting what I paid for. Well, what do you expect? It's a loot box. Again, remember the Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars whatever it was, Battlefront 2, the pay to win. That's why I deleted the game. When it was paid to win, basically, if you paid money, you'd have a cheating advantage. You'd have you'd have people like Darth Vader wiping the floor with you within 5 seconds because that's how broken the game was. And then they removed the loot boxes. So yeah, it just seems today, no, there's only a minority that don't support this, and it's the older generation that don't support it. These Zoomers, they love it. They're the problem. They are the problem. And I've had a woke retard tell me, "Oh, your generation needs to die out." That's what they want. That is what these woke people want. They want the older generation to just go away, so they can have all their woke garbage games and their little microtransaction simulators. And you can just look up mobile games as well. They ain't any different. Killed the industry. Baldur's Gate again. I don't know whether that's got microtransactions, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. Again, even with that one, yeah, Golem. They charge you like $2 or £2 for a damn emote. But it's because they know they can get away with it. They literally know that they can get away with this because you'll just buy it. Again, another one that's Fall Guys is trash. It really is. It really is. It's garbage. That's riddled with microtransactions, full of microtransactions. Absolute joke of a game. Same as Assassin's Creed, same as Diablo. So the biggest garbage game on the planet is NBA. That makes millions, and you wonder why Take-Two hasn't released GTA 6. Again, NBA makes them a lot of money. Same people that play FIFA buying the cards. Oh, let's buy a FIFA pack so I can get a fictional character in a game. And then the year later, they'll just release that character in the game. And it's just the same cycle over and over again. You'll continue to keep buying those cards. They're making millions off of these idiots. As I said with this, I didn't want to click on it, but this buying cards, basically, so you get a player that you want. It's a joke. They literally charge you for a player that you want. It's laughable, the state of the industry. But it's only a minority of people that hate my microtransactions. Again, that game died Friday the 13th. Trash. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's going to be dead soon because no one cares. And then again, millions of games that are just full of microtransaction garbage. All these games is nothing but a cancer to the gaming industry. And the more that you can continue to support all of these games with their microtransaction crap, the longer it's going to get, the worse it's going to get. Like even adding GTA, I mean Red Dead Redemption, they charge you overpriced things just for an item. It was a joke. It literally is a joke. Oh, and this is a problem as well. People need to start supporting this as well. Stop supporting early access to a game. You are literally a bug tester for the game. You are literally paying money to fix their game for them. That's really what you are doing. Literally, you're the game tester now. Oh, you want early access? Pay money. That's what they do now. Oh, you want early access to the game? Here, $80. They did it with Mortal Kombat, and they can get away with it because you can't patiently wait for a game to come out. So you have to get it early access. I have to be the first one there to play it. Why? It's not. It's not exactly gonna disappear, but this is the state of the industry. What a joke. And same with Tekken, trash game. But yeah, I said no one will really care about this. It is what it is. But yeah, I meant what I said. It's getting late now, so I'll see you in the next video later.